before we get into today's video, guys, make sure you guys do slap my code in Sheplii in the Fortnite item shop. Really appreciate it. We are running a giveaway. If you want to know about it, it is up on my channel about my giveaway. If you guys want to know about that, make sure you go watch that video. I appreciate the support. Thank you. Yo, what's going on, you guys? So this is Shep back with another video today. Today we're starting a new series on the channel. We're gonna do various types of videos like this. Obviously a little different. I'm getting my PC in about 1 month. It's coming in 17 to 42 days. It could be 17, it could be 42, so I do not know yet. But anyways, today's video we are doing the best settings for console KBM. As you guys know, if you guys follow me on Twitch or anything like that, you guys will know, or used to follow me back then on YouTube, you will know I've been playing keyboard for 2 years on console, 2.5 years. And I'd like to say I'm a pretty good console gaming player. Like I said, a bunch of my viewers on Twitch, they literally look up to me because they want to be as good as me on. Like, I'm not even trying to flex or anything, but you know, I have a lot of people that you know, are trying to get as good as me. And like I said, no flex or anything. I'm not trying to flex anything at all. That's just what they even say. They say I'm a really good console KBM player. They're trying to get like me. A lot of them ask for my settings all the time. So today I'm going to be doing the best console KBM settings. Yeah, I hope you guys like these settings. I hope you guys really do enjoy these, because you know, I've thought about these for a long time. You have to deal with a lot of input delay and output delay on a console KBM. So these are literally spot on, perfect. Hope you guys enjoy them. So yeah, let's get right into them. Okay, so on the first page, so all this kind of doesn't really matter. You can skip ahead. I'll make sure to put the time frame of like my binds right now, like right in the beginning of the video. I'll make sure to put that right at the beginning of the video. But anyways, for my brightness, I just want 100% brightness, 1x user face contrast. Tritone 10. Use this. This is probably the best colorblind mode because it's nice and bright. Console does have shadows. Even the next gen does have shadows. So you do need the good like settings for stuff like that to see, because it is very dark at times. Turn off motion blur. I don't know why you'd be running this. It gives you headaches. You know, it could make you really nauseous and make you even throw up. I remember when I used to run this back before like season 7. I used to get really sick, and I had to turn it off because I have really sensitive eyes. So if you have sensitive eyes like me, turn this off. Show FPS. Alright, I'd keep this off as well. You're on a console, there's no really point. On a PC, I would keep it on, just to see when your frames are dropping and stuff like that, because with this on, it makes your FPS even worse. On a console especially, it makes your game even more laggy. It makes your game just even worse. And you know, we already have to deal with 60 FPS if you're on a old gen console. Obviously next gen you'll stick to 120 based the whole game unless you're in stack thing games. So yeah, definitely turn this off and keep this on, or off, both off. Next up, we got all this stuff. So I don't really need to show you guys and go through this. So obviously toggle sprint on by default on. Turn this off. You'd always want to be able to reload while you run. Turn this on if you cuck and edit and you need to get out of storm or anything like that. This will auto open a door for your auto open any type of door you make. You know, a door is usually the edit you make whenever you're like cucking edits. So keep this on just in case. Hold to swap. You do not need to turn this on. This is kind of just like if you don't want to drop your weapon. If you just want to like just hold it down, it'll switch your weapon. It'll drop the weapon you're currently using, and it will literally pick up the gun you're trying to pick up on the ground. Toggle targeting, turn that off. Mark danger when targeting, turn that on. Auto pick up weapons, turn that off. I mean, unless you're trying to like beat kids off spawn, turn it on. But unless anything like that, just keep it off, because when you're trying to pick up loot on the ground, certain loot, it'll pick up everything. Your whole inventory will be clustered, so it's just a terrible thing to like experience, especially when you're in the middle of a fight. Auto sort consumables to the right. This is kind of a 50-50. If you want it on, turn it on. If you don't, turn it off. It just puts all your heals and like fishing rods, grenades all to the right when you pick them up. Reset building choice, turn that on, of course. That's huge. You always want that on. Let's say this is like, if you guys are like just brand new, like you're just figured out KBM, anything like this, just renew the game. This basically does, so let's say last time you were building, you were on brick. When you pull your builds back out, you'll still be on brick. Turn that off, because it can really mess you up, and it can really like cuck your builds when you're building, but trying to waterfall down. You could die to fall damage a lot when you don't reset this, because you won't know if you're out of match or not. Disable pre-edit. It really doesn't matter. I just have it on because I hate pre-edits. Turbo building obviously on. Confirm and release. It's like again 50-50. If you want it, you can have it. If you don't want it, just take it off. Context tips. I keep it on. You know, I don't know why, but I just do. And then these are just all not even like kind of like text interact. Keep this on. This is you can basically, so when you go to open a door, you go to open a chest, you can just tap it once and it'll go forever until it stops, obviously. Replays, turn these on if you want. You know, I always keep these on. I'm always recording. I'm always looking for new content, so I always keep that on. The game UI. So my HUD skill 75. This all stuff really does not matter, guys. I'm not gonna go along with this really. Just if you want to follow all my like my binds and all that stuff, all my options, This is good. This is not too big. It's like a perfect head scale. So yeah. Okay, now we're getting into the very important stuff. My sense. So I'm obviously on a console. If you're on PC, this is a very high sense. I play on 1600 DPI. Obviously you guys all probably have different mouses than me. I have a Modelo minus matte white. My basically once the DPI button's red, that's 1600 DPI. So this is 1600 DPI. 10 on the X, 10 on the Y. And now if I'm on a PC, this sense is about 7.7. So on a PC, this is actually really high sense. But on a console, this is perfect mid sense. You don't have to flick your mouse too fast or too slow. It's literally perfect. The targeting sensitivity 35. Like I said, this is probably a 17, 18 on a PC. Because like I said, with the console output and input delay, it makes it a lot slower. But on a PC, this is really fast. I know a lot of people just jack it up all the way to 100 on PC, but that's like some elite aim. Like you have to actually have some elite aim to do that stuff. Which I do not do that. Lock input method, when you lock on his mouse, it gives you a little bit less input delay, but it's still pretty bad, and it also will not give you the controller glitch. So keep that on always. Always, if you play keyboard and mouse, keep it on. Even if you just ready up with keyboard and mouse or ready up with controller, switch your keyboard, just keep this on, please. It won't give you the bugs for controller. It's perfect. Mouse flight. Don't need to worry about these. Planes are out of the game. Controller, obviously we're not worrying about controller, so just go through this. If you still play controller, use this, but if you don't, just skip over it. All this stuff really, like I said, this is not anything you have to worry about. This is literally useless. This is all your this is all your like what you prefer, so don't go off mine unless you really want to. Now here is the creme de la creme, what you guys have been probably waiting for. Like I said, if you're already here from the timestamp at the beginning, if you just want to see my vines, here you guys go. So, alright, normal stuff, auto run, that's equal, my crouch is C, my fire, normal, reload's R, I use caps lock. For console KBM, you kind of can't really do scroll wheel a lot of stuff. You can't like bind it, you can't do like double binds, stuff like that well, because it's a lot of input delay, and obviously a KBM and mouse is not meant for a console, so I use caps lock. It's perfect. Once you get used to it, it's really good. My harvesting tool is X, another really good like a harvesting tool, like to get to quick and easy. My weapon slots. So for my first weapon slot, I got 2. Like I said, these are all like kind of like default, but like kind of like not like, it's not like nothing crazy. It's stuff super easy, and like usual, it takes about 2 to 3 weeks to get like these muscle memory down. Even a week. I remember it took me like a week and a half, and then stuff like that. Weapon slot 2, 3, weapon slot 3, 4, weapon slot 4, 5, and for my weapon slot 5, I do mouse wheel up. So yes, and the reason I do up is because when we do a reset, we'll get to it. We'll show you guys. Crouch while building, left control, wall mouse, thumb mouse button. I have 2 mouse buttons. Oh yeah, and another thing is, if you're gonna use these, if you're gonna use my binds for building, have 2 mouse buttons at least on your mouse. Mine has 2 mouse buttons right where my thumb rests on my mouse. It's perfect. My wall is my back mouse button. So not the top one, but the back mouse button on your mouse. That's here it is. I don't know how good you guys can hear that, but and then my floor is F, my stair is the front mouse button, so my roof is Q, and another really accessible. You can hit it with your ring finger, hit it with your pinky. It just depends on how big your keyboard is, how big your hands are. For my trap, I have middle mouse button. It's really easy, really accessible. Just click the middle mouse button once, place your trap. This is default. Repair and upgrade F2. I have a mini keyboard, 60%, so I actually have to rebind this. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna put it to. I might just put it to something. I don't even know. I'll figure it out. But I might just put it to like T or something like that. So yeah, I'm gonna put this to T right now. Actually, never mind. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait on that. Rotate building. So I took this out. It really cucked me a lot. You can put it on if you really want to. I don't know really what to put it to. Because my reloads are, so I can't really do R for rotate. Maybe if you have another mouse button, this would be perfect. Like if you have like a mouse button with like 4 or 8 buttons, maybe bound this to one of those. That's really easy and accessible to use. Change building material, I'd use right click on the mouse. So what you aim in with, I use that same thing. Another big one, editing with E. E's the best edit if you're on PC, console, KBM, anything like that. It's just the best edit, most accessible, and it's the easiest to hit. You hit it with your pointer finger, your most dominant finger in your hand, so it's really easy to get down. Crouch while editing, left control. Select building edit, that's left mouse button. Reset building edit, that's mouse wheel down. So this is it's a little bit like, because obviously on console input and output delay is really bad and really huge, and it's just terrible to work with. So this, it works like basically 100% of the time. You can literally destroy kids on console with this. Obviously if you're facing another PC player, you'll probably lose, but if you're facing other console players, you can abuse this. Sometimes it does not grab though. That's the one thing I have to tell you guys. Sometimes it does not grab the wall. But that's like one in like every 100 builds, every reset. But it's just because of the input and output delay. But if you use this on a PC, you're just it's almost impossible to hit you, especially if your ping is low. If you have below 20 ping and you're using mouse wheel down, it's just domination. For my communications, I have as 1. I did not have the place enemy marker. I just use the same thing. You double click 1 to alert, and you click it once to just ping. Push talk V, squad comms. I never use this, so F4. Chat, just hit enter and it'll let you chat. For my emote slots, D. And then here's just all the music, vehicles, not even the game, not in the game, not in the game. All this stuff's not in the game. So this is all useless. I'm not a controller. I do not play on controller, but obviously if you're on controller, use this. Sense is actually so good. I've been using this Sense for a good 3 months. I used to use 8.8, but it was getting super slow, especially with console input delay. You have to like crank it up, really, you really do. Because like I said, the 7.7 is really like a 4.4 on PC, so you really gotta crank it up. So I've been using it for about 3 months. This 2 to 3 months, like I said. I don't remember exactly when I changed it. And I'm gonna show you guys a clip I hit today. Just fragging out in creative with my friends. Just watch.
Dude, who else, bro? I gifted like, bro. I didn't just get hurt.
I never get pro because I don't like being like that.
Just pass. What's the steps?
Step on. Yeah, but she won your giveaway for your video.
Yeah. Gift you all the time. Gift
Me?
rich.
Don't give me shit, but that's okay because I don't got my own computer.
Jerry, don't even go on with that, bro. That skin's drippy. Aim's finally on for once. Better be like this when we put the cup. I want superhero, bro. It's better to back person. Bro, I mean, dude. You just followed, so like, bro, it's like. I'm just gonna stay active, bro. I do that to some sort of do that can't talk. I do it to some.
I'm sorry guys, so that is all for today. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, I'm gonna be getting my PC in 17 to 42 days. I'm not even kidding. That's the exact thing it said on my package. I'm shipping my PC from Newegg. So 17 to 42 days. So if you guys want to see anything before I get on PC, any more console things because you know I have about 2,000 PR. I should have about 5,000 by now. If you guys follow competitive, you guys will know what that is, PR. I should have about 5,000, but obviously DK. I haven't played tournaments in a while because I'm on console. But once I'm on PC, I'm going to start back on it again. And if you guys want to know anything about my PC, any of the settings I'm going to be using, just let me know. I'll make videos on that. Yeah, this is a new series I'm starting my channel. If you guys do drop a like and subscribe, we're so close to 3.9K. Maybe by the time this goes up, we'll already be at 3.9K. Our video right now is doing really good. Just hit 50,000 views. Appreciate it. But I'm going to go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys next video. Peace.